What's up, LCL? How are you guys? Hope you are doing well. I'm coming at you from my home office slash studio here. I do have a window, so it is a lovely work environment. During these unprecedented times, wanted to try something new, so putting together a weekly athletic update video for our YouTube channel here. The main purpose of this is just to give you guys some updates from the athletic department. We're also going to be doing some weekly interactive trivia where you get a chance to win some prizes. And then finally, we're looking to get some feedback from you and what you guys have been up to. So looking forward to trying this out. I appreciate you checking out the video here. All right, so the first thing I want to do is just give you guys some updates from the athletic department. Number one, as of the filming of this little video, the WIA still has not made a decision about spring sports. So that really hasn't changed over the last few weeks. Everything is very much on hold, okay? So I remain hopeful that we'll get back to school and we'll get some sort of sports season in, but it's just very hard to tell with all the information out there. So everything is on hold right now. The second thing I wanted to let you know about that is that we did meet as the Midwest Classic Conference, and the athletic directors simply decided that we're just postponing our games through April 30th in hopes that we'll get back and then we can look to reschedule those games. We did cancel our non-conference games through April 30th, and all that does is just open up the schedule if we get back. Just to focus on our conference games and get games in that we can. So I just wanted to give you some clarification on that. The second thing, I just want to remind you guys that we want to encourage you to work out and train, but remember to maintain proper social distance and follow guidelines about staying at home. LCL cannot be a place that you gather or even go to individually work out. So just a reminder that school is off limits during this time. The third thing I wanted to remind you of is our seniors. We're still at that point right now where we're collecting information for just the awards at the end of the year. So please fill out that senior questionnaire. That was an electronic form, and we sent it via Schoology. There's information that Mrs. Young needs there, and then the athletic department, we need information so that we can determine some of the end of the year awards. So seniors, please fill that out by tomorrow. Again, that's in your Schoology announcements. Let me know if you have any questions about it. The fourth thing is that summer registration, so Impact, that's open and ready to go. We're planning to go on as scheduled. So all you freshmen through juniors here, we encourage you to be a part of Impact. Impact will look a little bit different this year in that you'll have two different options. One, to do just lifting in the morning. Two, to do all your speed and agility and core. Like the traditional program that we've had, or to do both. So just check out the online registration. That's in the lightning flashes, but that is going on as scheduled at this point, so be sure to check it out. And then finally, just some cool news for next year is that we found out from the WIA that we do get to host the cross-country sectional. So in 2020 here, in October, Lake Country Lutheran again will be the host site for our cross-country sectional. So very exciting news there. All right, so now it's time to get you guys involved here. We're doing a little trivia portion to our show. Shout out to Mrs. Lopnow for this idea and gathering these questions. Here's how it's going to work. You are going to email your answers to these questions to Mrs. Lopnow. Here is her email address. All right. She will tally up the totals. We'll determine a winner, and we'll let you know who the winner is next week. If out of those 8 questions or however many questions it is, there's a tie, it's going to be whoever submitted their answers first. So whichever email she gets first. Okay. Here's the kicker, you guys. You can Google all these answers. So the rules are: let your conscience be your guide. Okay, so we encourage you to play fair. If you get every single one right, it might be a little bit fishy there. So just try to answer these questions in email. It'd be cool if you just pulled up an email right now, typed in Mrs. Lopnow's address, numbered the page 1 to 8 here. We'll ask 8 questions this week. and then just give your answers and send them over to her. Again, we'll determine the winner, announce it next week. And this week, I think we're going to go with a $10 Amazon gift card as the prize. So make sure to send her an email with your best responses. All right? So here we go. Question number 1. What 1929 feat did Lee Richmond perform in a Major League Baseball game first? This was the first time this was ever done. What feat in 1929 did Lee Richmond perform in Major League Baseball? Number 2, in what state was soccer illegal to play up until 1991? Question 3, the dimples on a golf ball give traction on the terrain. How many dimples does an average golf ball have? Again, the dimples on a golf ball give traction on the terrain. How many dimples does an average golf ball have? Number 4, this sport has been called mush ball and kitten ball. What sport is this? Number 5, how many laps do you run on a track for a 3,200 meter race? How many laps do you run on a track for a 3,200 meter race? Question number 6. How long was the longest tennis match in history? I'll give you a hint. It was longer than 5 hours. Number 7. What school/team did head coach Dave Barr coach before coming to Lake Country Lutheran High School? Again, what team/school did Coach Dave Barr coach at before arriving at LCL? Baseball coaching. And then finally, number 8, who was LCL's first golf coach? All right, last thing we want to do is just check in and see how you guys are doing. So I want to thank Ellie and Sarah for submitting a video, giving us a little update on how they're training for track and field. And then Jonah gave us a little video on how he's training for baseball. So check out what these guys are doing. If you're interested in sharing with the group what you've been up to, be sure to take a little video, a little 10 to 20 second video, email it over to me at this address. And along with that, just copy your parents in that email, give them permission since we're posting them to YouTube. So.
This is so fun.
Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was certainly great to hear from some of you. And I do want to hear more, so let me know what's going on. Be sure to send us a little video of your training. Let me know if there's some other cool stuff that we can do with these weekly athletic updates as well. So I just want to wish you and your families God's blessings as you celebrate Easter on Sunday and as we go through Holy Week and the time of reflection that we have. And certainly we know that during this difficult and unprecedented time that we know the one who is in control. So if you guys ever need anything, be sure to reach out, and blessings to you and your families on your Easter celebration.